Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. Now, for a moment of silence. Thank you.
Coming up on this edition of Mariner TV,
cheer tryouts,
weather,
word of the day,
trivia,
and lastly what we're having for lunch.
I'm Stefan.
And I'm Aubrey.
And this is your Mariner TV, and it starts now.
This is Mariner TV, brought to give you the most reliable and trustworthy news, and it starts now.
Today is Tuesday, March 5th.
Hello Mariners, just a reminder from administration, please make sure you are continuing to adhere to the dress code. Shorts need to be at mid-thigh, pants need to be secured with a belt, and there are no hats/hoods allowed to be worn on campus, especially with the weather warming up. Thank you in advance for helping us out with this.
It's time to send it over to Landon with sports.
Thank you, anchors, and thank you for watching your Mariner Sports. Last night for basketball, we had 12 games, but here are our two highlighted ones. The Reds beat the Athletics 15-8, and the Yankees beat the Marlins 3-2 for baseball. Tonight, we have 13 games coming up. For basketball, we have 6 games, but here are our two highlighted ones. The Jazz beat the Wizards 127-115, and the Lakers beat the Thunder 116-104 for basketball. Tonight, we have 9 games coming up. For hockey, last night we had 6 games, but here are our 2 main games. The Panthers beat the Rangers 4-2, and the Bruins beat the Maple Leafs 4-1. Tonight for hockey, we have 9 games coming up. This is all for your Mariner Sports. Back to you, anchors.
Thanks, Landon. Attention Mariners, Port Charlotte High School is having cheerleading tryouts starting on April 4th and ending on April 6th. For 8th graders, tryouts start at 5 p.m. and end at 7:30 p.m. on both Thursday and Friday, and Saturday tryouts start at 9 a.m. and end at 12 p.m. Please plan to attend all 3 days. In order to try out, you need to have a sports physical turned into Port Charlotte High School by April 1st. Wear your hair up safely, athletic shoes, shorts, and a t-shirt. If you have any questions, please see Mrs. Gibbs. Thanks.
Here are some words about today's weather from Max.
Thank you, anchors, and thank you for watching your Mariner weather. Today we will have a high of 86 and a low of 69. We will have mostly cloudy skies with a 24% chance of rain and 10-mile-per-hour winds. Our high temperatures for the week start in the mid-80s, descend to the mid-70s, and rise back into the high 80s. And our low temperatures for the week start in the mid-60s, escalate to the high 60s, drop down to the low 60s, and end back up in the high 60s. As you can see, we have a lot of cloud coverage around Port Charlotte. Back to you, anchors.
Thanks, Max. Susan B. Anthony, 1820 to 1906, was a champion of temperance, abolishing an African-American right, the rights of labor, and equal pay for equal work. She devoted her life to organizing and leading the women's suffrage movement. The Susan B. Anthony dollar was the first time that a woman appeared on the U.S. circulating coin. The coin replaced the Eisenhower dollar and was minted from 1979 to 1981 and again in 1999.
Mariners, on Saturday, it was great author Dr. Seuss' birthday. Dr. Seuss was born on March 2, 1904 in Springfield, Massachusetts, and died on September 24, 1991 in La Jolla, California. Was an American writer and illustrator of immensely popular children's books noted for their nonsense words, playful rhymes, and unusual creatures.
Today's word of the day is heterogeneous, which is the consisting of elements that are not of the same kind.
Yesterday's trivia question was, which company slogan is "You're in good hands"? The answer was Allstate. Today's trivia question is, which U.S. state is the only state to grow coffee beans? Come back tomorrow to find out the correct answer.
Today for lunch, we'll be having nachos with meat and cheese sauce, and tomorrow we'll be having egg patties. Mariners, don't forget to fill up with both breakfast and lunch at Sham's Cafe. Both breakfast and lunch are free to all students on campus.
Teachers, at this time, please check for dress code and ID badges and send any students to office that have been dress coded or forgot their ID badges.
Students, at this time, please make sure your phones and any smart devices are powered off and placed away in your backpacks.
That's all for this edition of Mariner TV, your Mariner news station. I'm Stefan.
And I'm Aubrey.
And Mariners, remember,
Life's storm proves the strength of our anchor. You're the captain of your ship and the master of your fate. See you next time.